Good morning, Balsicans and Hexicans unite. What is going on, guys? This is the DeFi Crypto Alliance show, the loudest megaphone in Pulse Chain, and we are bridging the gap between our entrepreneur friends and our crypto community investors, which is you guys. Pulse Chain. Man, just got back from PLS 369 tour. That was a lot of fun, guys. It was awesome to meet a lot of you guys and hang out, and it was good. It was good. A lot of relationship building, and it was just a lot of just hanging out in Vegas. And I know there was a lot of stupidity going on, which I did not partake in. But hey, it's I saw a lot of stuff going down, which was a lot of fun for a lot of you folks. So that was good. But what's going on, guys? How are we feeling today? Markets are getting wrecked over the weekend, flying back on the plane, man, watching the portfolio just getting absolutely hammered. It was kind of to be expected, to be honest with you. I want to show you guys this, and I can't take responsibility or responsibility for this, right? Like, this is not me who found this. This is Collins Talks Crypto. If you guys don't know him, you should be following him. The guy has the alpha. The guy is smart. He's an OG Bitcoiner. I like OG Ethereum guy too. He lives out here in Puerto Rico, and he does own some Pulse and Hex, although he treats it as a very altcoin speculative part of his portfolio. He's not like all in like some of us are, but which is good though. He owns some, and he posted this a few days back, and I want to show you guys, because I think it's spot on. He's been calling these dips pretty good, but pretty accurately. Let me know if you guys can see the screen. I think you guys can. It's telling me you guys can, so I'm gonna go off it. But guys, this is the M2 money supply, the yellow line. Okay, and you can see here, the S&P is the blue line, and then Bitcoin is your gold line. Okay. And the funny thing about it is that they correlate pretty well together. And what he has noticed is that we're running about a lag of about 70 days. So we're Bitcoin is lagging the global M2 money supply around 70 day-ish. And you can see here, I mean, the S&P got absolutely tanked. Bitcoin came down, got tanked to some degree. Who knows? It might come down a little bit more. We still have the blood moon upon us here on the 13th or 14th. And so, yeah, so we have that coming up. And I think we could see some more carnage till then. Oh, what happened? Let me see if I open up a preview, if that makes a difference. Let me do like this. There we go. And so, but from his estimates, which he's been pretty accurate with this data, is March 25th. Shocking, it's after the blood moon. That is the blast off date for crypto. And maybe stocks too. Who knows? Because stocks are in the gutter too. Stocks are down here in Goblin Town. And you can see the M2 money supply really takes off. Look at this parabolic move that it just did, in the last few weeks. So it'll be interesting to see what's coming up and if it follows this trend, which makes sense, right, guys? The M2 money supply is your global liquidity, right? Like all the money being printed, the money put into these economies. And it makes sense if there's more money coming into the economies of the world, that it would directly affect crypto and stocks and every other risk on asset. And so that's what I think. I think he's on to something here, guys. I mean, I don't buy the, oh my God, this time is different. The cycle's over. We're going into a recession. Donald Trump's tariffs are spiraling us into a recession. He's trying to crash the markets. No, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Oh my gosh. So you can see M2 money supply was, 72 days ago down here, which is where, stocks took a dip into. And of course, we follow stocks. Bitcoin follows stocks. And of course, whatever Bitcoin does, everything else does. I mean, the only reason why Pulse Chain was taking a massive freaking hit over the weekend was because the rest of, crypto was taking a massive hit over the weekend. There wasn't any bad news for Pulse Chain. I mean, I saw a lot of FUD going around on Twitter. It's just freaking retarded. It's like, no, you idiot. Bitcoin is getting hammered, and so is Ethereum. Like, what do you expect? I mean, we're not going to go up until Ethereum goes up. It's just, that's just how it goes. ETH needs to go up on Bitcoin for us to turn this around. And until that happens, well, it's, we're going to be down here being the stable coin that we are. Did you guys know RH created a stable coin? Well, he did. It's called Pulse Chain because we've been down in here in these levels since March of 2024, actually April of 2024. So going on a year now, we've been down in these levels. So yeah, RH created a stable coin. It's called Pulse Chain. So, but regardless, I think March 25th could be our time to shine. Now, it ain't going to go like straight up to the moon, but look, I mean, this is like March, April, May, 3 months. It's 3 months of parabolic movement of the M2. And so that could coincide with the 90 to 100-day narrative of altcoin season. I don't know, I'm speculating here, right? But, I found this chart very fascinating and how well they coincide together. They correlate together, right? And it's funny how he found the fact that we're just lagging 70 days behind the M2. And he's been able to call these dips. Like he called this last Bitcoin dip. So guys, if you ain't following Collins Talks Crypto, I'd highly recommend following him. He has a lot of great information, a lot of like alpha. Now, do we hold true to the 70-day mark, lagging the entire cycle? I don't know. Probably not. It's probably going to fluctuate. None of this stuff is perfect, but it gives you an idea of what's going on, and it gives you an idea why everything's getting wrecked right now. Everyone's saying it's a terrorist and it's Donald Trump. No, it's just the global M2 money supply. That makes a lot more sense to me in my head, and we follow tightly along with it. That's all it is. And so I wanted to share this data with you guys. If you are not following Collins Talks Crypto, so you guys can see what really is going on and not fall for the FUD on Twitter. And you can see what's really happening behind the curtains here, so you can understand, this will help you decide, okay, should I DCA now or not then? Because if March 25th is blast off day and you have some stable coin on the side, I mean, not financial advice, because that's not what we do on here. I don't give financial advice, but hey, it could be that time to put some more money in to go parabolic. I don't know. A lot of cool stuff happening. For example, I've heard RH might be purchasing an exchange. I don't know how true that is. Sami's the one spreading that rumor around. I saw Sami talking about it. I think it was BitMEX or something like that. They're selling their exchange, and then it'd be fascinating to see if RH buys that. And you could rename it to HexMex. Oh my God, you can't make this shit up. It's too funny. Hey, I'm for it. If he wants to buy a centralized exchange, that would be great. And then we can do the whole Binance strategy, what CZ does. And he uses all his fees inside his platform to prop the price up of BNB. It's manipulation, right? At its finest. He could have some kind of strategy like that going forward. People are like, well, what's he going to do when he runs out of the, billions of dollars he's got for pumping our bags? Well, if he bought an exchange, he wouldn't even have to use any of these stack funds or any of the other funds that we know about on chain that likes to pump our stuff. He could just use the fees from the exchange to pump our bags. I don't know, kind of smart. finding other ways to bring liquidity into our ecosystem in a very strategic way. I think man, it's goat move. So if he buys that, that's going to be seriously bullish. And then once again, you're going to be wishing that you had DCA these lows if you don't have a bag, right? But most of you guys who watch my show have a bag. Don't matter. You guys don't have to really. A lot of you guys are already packed up to the freaking top, like me, right? I mean, I don't even have any more DCA money right now. Wish I did. Shit. I'd be going in and buying right now these lows because I feel like the M2 money supply, I think it's accurate. I think we're going to see it here in the March, which is right on cue for altcoin season. We're running a little bit late for the cycle if you want to compare us to the 2017 Mt. Gox Ponzi cycle, but still, regardless, it's lining up perfectly. And yeah, just stay out of the FUD from Twitter, all the different, the RH hate and, everything I've seen in the last couple of days. They don't realize there's something bigger going on besides their tiny little ecosystem that they're in. And our little ecosystem is affected by the greater crypto markets. It's just how it works, right? And the greater crypto markets are affected by the stock markets, right? The overall economies of the world, aka into money supply. That's it. That is it. And that makes perfect sense to me. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. 74 of you guys watching. 47 of you guys on Twitter. Give me a retweet if you guys appreciate the show. Help more viewers see what we're doing over here. 27 of you guys over on YouTube. Let's go. Smash the like, hit the subscribe, help the algorithm, blast us off to the stratosphere. And yeah, PLS 369 tour is good. We presented on stage. We talked about the trust. And I think we got a few new people signing up for the trust. Yeah, once again, guys, if you're new to the show, the trust allows you, if you're an American citizen, to take profits in crypto, go into other assets like real estate. You can buy a business, stocks, of course, any other asset, and hang out in there for a while, make some more money during the bear market when everything's getting crushed in crypto, right? And then say Bitcoin bottoms, you want to come back in and buy the Bitcoin bottom. Well, you can do that all inside the trust, and it's tax deferred. You don't pay any taxes on all that, which is great. So the only time you pay taxes is when you take money out. It's called self-enriching. So you want to go buy that Lamborghini. You're like, oh, I'm going to take out 400K. As soon as that 400K hits your bank account, your personal bank account, you're going to owe taxes on that 400K. But as long as that money is staying in there and working for you, growing, you don't pay any taxes, which is powerful. And if you're serious and passionate about legacy wealth, the way I am, about changing the trajectory of your family and breaking the chains and curse of mediocrity, breaking the 9-to-5 scams, breaking the 401k scams, for your family lineage, when this trust is just the right vehicle and the right tool for you, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Talk to Chris, who's a tax strategist. It's free to set up, absolutely free. And then you don't pay any fees until you start using it, right? And that's what makes it powerful. You need 500K to make it work, but it's 500K off your exit. It's not what your portfolio is worth today. So if your portfolio is only worth 50K today, okay, you need a 10X in this market cycle. You're going to get a 10X? I don't know. I don't do price predictions around here, but geez. 10X is easy, guys. Shit. So it's your exit that matters. And so 500K in your exit, guys, that's $500,000 in your exit. If you're not going to make $500,000 in crypto this cycle, I don't know what you're doing here. So it's pretty easy to do if you're in the right assets. I get it. You got to be in the right assets. So, and I feel like we are in the right assets. We're in the right place at the right time. And it's just a matter of leaning in and playing our part in the movie. The script's already been written, right? And that's the idea. All right, let's check in with the audience. See how you guys are doing. We got Diamond Pole, sweet number one here. What's going on, Diamond Pole? How are you doing? What is Gucci? Money Game, what up, man? Good morning to you, good sir. How's life treating you over there? I think you're like somewhere in South America. Hope you're having a lot of fun, man. I'm sure you are. think you're single too, man. That'd be a lot of fun to be down there and be single. Almost like being an Asian single. It's always a lot of fun. Check my pulse, blue collar crypto. Let's effing go. Fire sale. Yeah, man. We're seeing a little bit of buy pressure this morning. We'll see if we'll see how much it holds. Yeah. I was able to buy a little bit of most. Had a one of you guys, one of your viewers reached out to me and said, "Hey, I'm buying most. He told me to tell you when I'm gonna buy most." And so he DM'd me, and so I bought a little bit more most myself. So I got a little bit of that, but didn't have a lot of money, and that's it. I mean, I'm tapped out like most of you guys. Got more money coming in, but by the time the money gets here, it's I don't know, March 25th, right around the corner. So I don't know if we're still in Goblin Town when I get some more money, I'll put some more money in. But yeah, it's a fire sale, man. It's good. What's good? Yeah, man. Just hanging out. Just got back into Puerto Rico last night. And then sucks. I'll be leaving again on Thursday and going to Texas for 4 days for a real estate event. We're gonna be onboarding real estate guys. Again, it's what we love doing. Bring these guys into our community. This is where we're gonna teach these guys to get real wealth creation through the Pulse Chain ecosystem. And so we'll be flying to Texas, speaking at an event. And we usually, for this event, this would be a third or fourth time we've spoken at this particular event. They have it yearly. Or maybe it's they'd have it twice. They were having it twice a year there for a while. Now it's only yearly. But yeah, we grab like, I don't know, 10 people that we onboard. And there's usually probably, I don't know, 200 or 300 in the audience. And then so we get 10 people that we onboard. So it's not bad. So we got that coming up, and that'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited. OMG, why is it still dark outside? What? It's not dark outside. What are you talking about? It's 11 a.m. in Puerto Rico, bro. It's not in California. It'd be what? 9? 8? Shouldn't be dark outside at 8, Briz. Jeez. Man, open your curtains. Money Gang, Wrekt is the word of the day. Yeah, I think that was yesterday, man. Yesterday, I think it was we're starting to see a little bit of relief today. Let me see. Speaking of that, let's check the secret chart. I forgot about that. Let's check the secret chart. Let me pull it up real quick for you guys. Because that's what we really care about is how are we doing against ETH? As far as the grand scheme of things, that's what we need to pay attention to. And let's see what we got. Yep. All right. I'm going to share my screen. Share screen. It's pretty decent, guys. I mean, it's like what I probably would have imagined. We had that massive green candle on the weekly. Guys, this is on the weekly. Pulse measured against ETH. And then these last couple weeks, couple weeks of downtrend against ETH. We're still above this support line, this trend on the weekly. I mean, this is strong, guys. This is strong. Who knows what we do? I don't know. I kind of drew out my my thoughts. But who knows? I mean, this is strong, guys. I mean, this is on the weekly. So we're way above the Seaman Demon Guzzler, news that hit us way back, year and a half ago. I mean, this is awesome. We just need ETH to go. I've been saying that forever on this show. We need ETH to go. Once ETH goes, it's over. It's over. All this stuff can go with it. We're just massive leverage on ETH. That's it. And ETH is going to go. I mean, Donald Trump owns more Ethereum in his portfolio than he does Bitcoin, right? Fidelity's been selling Bitcoin and buying Ethereum. These bigger players are loading their bags on ETH. They know something we don't know. And it's just a matter of time before ETH goes absolutely parabolic. And more importantly, goes parabolic against Bitcoin. And that's where our stuff really gets to shine. Until then, we're going to hang out here and be the RH stablecoin that we've been. Money Games, RH created a stablecoin? It's called Pulse Chain. Oh, why was I not invited to this? Because I wasn't invited either, man. I went to bed. I went night around like 9:30, man. I don't participate in much stupidity anymore, man. I'm too old, too tired, and I did too much in my earlier years. Shit, man. You would have known Corey in his 20s and 30s. Oof, man. If I would have been out there and I was in my 30s, man, I wouldn't have slept. It would have been a shit show from the time I got there to the time I left. Oh, Francis Powell. Hello, all. How are we doing, Francis? Good day to you. Glock Maddox. Hey, too many thoughts. It was going to go up. Oof, sorry, wrong answer. It was going to go up. Yeah, I mean, March 25th. I think, man, I think that's it. The dude's been calling it so far. Go watch his videos on it too. He's made some videos, really going in depth on his analysis, and I think he's really onto something now. How long does it hold? Who knows? Or the 70-day lag? Who knows? Right? I mean, that stuff could change. It's variable, but yeah. Have you seen this, Corey? Seen what? The M2 money chart? Yeah. Send it to me, Money Gang. I don't know. Send it to me on Twitter, preferably, if you're referring to something specific. Mitch, what's going on, man? Good morning to you, sir. You back in AZ, bro? It was fun time, dude, out there. Had a good time, man. Hanging out with all the Hexicans and Pulsicans. I am exhausted, though, from traveling 14 hours there, hanging out for a couple days, traveling back. Red Squirrel, oi, oi, what is going on, my man? How are you doing, Red Squirrel? RH going to buy an exchange and a bank at the same time. He buys a bank, man. What the hell is he going to do with that thing? The Bank of Hexaco. Yeah, I mean, it'll be fascinating to see, man. I like the idea of him owning a centralized exchange, though. I'll tell you that. He could do the whole B&B play. I mean, that price chart, you want to talk about manipulation. I mean, that thing didn't even drop in the bear market. I think it dropped a little bit, but that's crazy what that price chart has done. And he could do something like that. Right? He's got a lot more new liquidity coming into his life right there, or his business or his ecosystem that he could use to prop up the things that we know and love. This way he can have seamless on-ramp for fiat. Hey, that's true. Yeah, he can do like the old Glory Bank kind of thing and just do it worldwide. Because Gold Glory is almost there. You just set the 0x Coast account up. You set the Old Glory Bank account up. And then you can, as long as you have money in your Old Glory Bank account, you can mint stablecoin on Pulse Chain whenever you want. Like, say it's Saturday night, it's Saturday night, 10 p.m., and you see the dip of a lifetime on one of your favorite coins. You could go and mint that stablecoin real quick from your bank account without banking hours being open and go buy that dip. So they've already kind of done that. But if we had it more on a worldwide, it would, that'd be cool. That would be cool. Pookie Doo, what is going on? What up to you? Hey, Corey, what's your take on FUPA? I don't know. Tax token that pays holder, EHEX. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of tax tokens, man. I don't own any of them. I don't own PTGC. I don't own, what is the other one, that big one that everyone is loving right now? They were talking about the whole event. It's that freaking, starts with an F also, and it has like that little fox or little, I don't know what the name of it is, but it did like a 900x already or something crazy. But I mean, hey, dude, I don't know. Maybe it makes you some mad gains. I have no idea. I do not own it, but I do like EHEX. So if it pays you EHEX, that's kind of cool. I do like EHEX. Nothing wrong with stacking those bags up. I'll tell you that. Paul's trading saying gains, buying more today. Yes. Paul's trading saying, let's go. Could you please verify the amount? I was told it was 150,000. I have my appointment with the lawyers today for the trust. Oh, so it's okay. So 150, they want you to have somewhere near that to create it, or they'll just tell them you want a shell trust. If you don't have the 150 or close to it, just tell me you want a shell trust. And that's the same. They're going to create like 40 or 50 shell trusts waiting and ready to go for people who don't have like say you only have $50,000 and you go get the 10X. Well, the shell trust is going to be for that person. Just let them know, have your meeting with them, talk through everything with them. They obviously can answer the hard questions. I can't. And then if they're like, oh, well, we can't create something specifically for you right now, we're like, I'd say, hey, well, Corey said to ask about the shell trust. I want the shell trust in. Okay. It's the same thing. They're going to create pre-create a bunch of them and just let them know you want one of those. So that's it. That's the little trick there. RTS, what is going on? Afternoon, man, morning time, even here in Puerto Rico with the clock rolling back. We don't roll back the clock, but the rest of the world does. And so I'm trying to keep my show the same time for the rest of the world, but it makes it an hour earlier here. So now it's morning. The ETH wells are shaking out the weak hands and absorbing the hands off the, man, that's the truth, man. There's massive whales buying ETH. Oh my God. I take my supplements. There is massive whales buying ETH, man. Right? This is all manipulation. It's manipulation. It's the calm before the storm. And what a perfect time for the whales to do that, right? When the M2 money supply got smashed down, everything's getting wrecked, including the stock market. Like if I was a big whale, like, oh yeah, let's flood everybody out, shake them out now, because the time's going to come when things are going to start going back up again, and this is the time to do it. Perfect manipulation. Bright Light, what's going on, my man? To you too, my friend. Tax tokens always run out of steam for the most part. Well, PTGC hasn't though. That thing's been going for freaking ever, man. I don't know what's going on with over there. I don't own it though, but I'm happy for those guys. I mean, even like half the freaking conference was PTGC holders. I was like, damn, all you guys are PTGC guys. Jeez. It's cool. Yeah, that's it. Finvesta. Thank you. Finvesta. Yeah, I fucking went and did like a 900X or some shit. And then like, it was like, we're at the dinner at the freaking Pulse Chain or the PLS 369 tour. And like, and a few of the guys are trying to get like shill me it and get me to buy it. I'm like, what? Or the Remember one too. Remember is the one that it pays in Finvesta. And they're like, I'm like, look at the price charts. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm not buying this chart. Sorry. I'm not buying that chart, man. And tax token or not, just not buying these freaking charts that are freaking parabolic up for the last, weeks, months, whatever. And yeah. If I had dry powder, I'm going to buy the stuff that's depressed. Like the RH assets right now. If I had more dry powder, I'd be buying RH assets right now. That's what I'd be buying. That's it. I'd probably go a little more heavy on most. It's my weakest bag by far my weakest bag of RH stuff. And so I'd probably go heavy on most if I had stablecoin right now. It's probably where I'd go heavy at. But I don't. So not at the moment, anyways. We'll see. We'll see how long we're in Goblin Town. We'll see if I can scrape up a few pennies before March 25th. Or the Blood Moon, which is like 4 days, guys. I think it's 4 days away. It's this week. It's March 10th. I think it's March 14th, the Blood Moon. So keep your eye on that. That might be the exact bottom, or maybe we already hit the bottom. We run sideways here. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting, but that's coming up. I've been getting thousands of hex a day for not a big amount of FUPA. That's cool, man. I like it. They always pay out in the early days. Most Brizology is usually right. This is a very true statement, except for it doesn't apply to PTGC, in my opinion. But they do great in the early days. So ride it while you can. Hopefully you can get your money back, and then once you get your money back, then you're playing with house money. And the other day when EHOP popped up, FUPA went up 140%. I was kind of shocked myself. That's great. Yeah. Ride it up, man. See what happens. I like it. 3 days. Yes, a blood moon, 3 days, guys. So, man, this is it right here. This is the volatility of the blood moon. You can definitely point to that and say, hey, this is part of it, right? And then right after blood moon, then, I think that's when the M2 money supply is going to start taking effect. And we're going to start seeing some more price movement on the upside, specifically around March 25th. So, I don't know, speculation. I think Collins is onto something, though. He's been nailing this shit all market cycle. Go watch his videos. They're very, very smart. And the dude's been in crypto for like ever. He's a, Bitcoin OG dude, one of those guys. And then, like I said, he owns some Pulse and Hex, but it's his altcoin bag, speculative play for him to accumulate more Bitcoin. He's one of those guys where he just wants as much Bitcoin as he possibly can handle. That's him. But still, happy he likes to buy our bags to play that game. So Hex Evolve. If you had one choice, right now, as I said, man, it'd be most. It's because not because it's my favorite. It's because it's where my weakest bag is at. That's my weakest bag, bar none. So I would put more in if I have stable coins. The majority of it would go in most. I might sprinkle around. Probably second. Probably the second would be EHEX. It's my second weakest bag of the RH coins. So, yeah, that's probably what I would do with it if I had stable coins right now. March 14th, the next blood moon. Yeah, man, it's coming right around the corner. It might be the 13th in the evening. I think that's when it is, but I could be wrong about that too. I don't know. It's this week, though, guys. This week, and then it's over. And then we can go up, hopefully. At least have our altcoin season. Be nice to have an altcoin season this cycle. I would love to see that. Thanks, guys. Do appreciate it. But yeah, man. Look, don't push the sell button on our accord, right? Don't do that. Hang out in it. Make your money. Have fun with it. Just because we say something, maybe FUPA is the next PTGC. Who knows, right? PTGC is a tax token, and it's done just fine the entire cycle. So I don't own it, but go look at the chart. The chart speaks for itself, right? So cool, guys. I'm going to wind her down there. Kind of a short show today. It's Monday, and I'm exhausted, but I thought I'd get on here. Briz has got one more thing to say. In 2021, the chart started going up in late July, early August. Yeah, that's 21. The fractals that we are following, though, is a 2017 Mt. Gox Ponzi cycle. We should have an altcoin season coming in March, which is this month. Hypothetically, it could be wrong. I mean, this could be the next cycle. So it doesn't mean that we have to follow the cycle perfect, right? And then this would be the next. So if we don't see March 25th being the time when we see altcoin season kicking into gear, maybe that's what happens, right? Maybe then it's July. So summertime. I'll be out in freaking China. I'll be out in China when the price charts start going parabolic. That'd be fun. I'd take it. So it'll be interesting to see, man. Either way, it's like, all this stuff is it's all the matrix, man. The cycles don't break. People are like, the cycle's broken. The top is no, it's not. Now, whether we get 2 altcoins seasons or 1 altcoin season, whether it goes up in March 25th or July, early August, that's a moot point. It really is. It really is, because Briz is right. So last cycle, that was when things went parabolic, right? Do we rinse and repeat that, or do we rinse and repeat the 2007 Mt. Gox Ponzi cycle? I don't know. Only one way to find out, though, and that's by holding your damn bags. That's not by selling the freaking bottom, selling the Pulse Chain stablecoin low. Yep. Did you guys know that? Pulse Chain's a stablecoin? Yep. RH created a stablecoin. It's called Pulse Chain. 95 you guys watching, 56 on Twitter. Give me a retweet. Come on. Help the algorithm out there. 3090 of you guys watching on YouTube. Smash the like, hit the subscribe so I can keep bringing the good word of crypto as a wealth creation tool, real estate as a wealth preservation tool, all while not paying three-letter agencies through the loudest megaphone in Pulse Chain, bar none. March 25th, guys. Go watch Colin's videos. They're very, very interesting. And it wouldn't surprise me if that is go time. So, you know what that means, guys? HODL or DCA or both. That's it. Guys, I'll see you mañana. Go 10x the value you bring in the world, the real world. You know, be an entrepreneur, go create a business. So that's that way you can bring that value back, aka money, and you get 100x your freaking life. Come on, let's go. Peace, guys. I will see you mañana.